Shalom, brothers and sisters. Well, first of all, I want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahawashi.
Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahawashi being his one and only begotten Son, who was prophesied to come, the Savior of Israel, as spoken of, going back to the law and the prophets, that we would have to believe on this prophet, and anyone who doesn't believe on that prophet will be destroyed from among the people. So it's a high time to wake up out of sleep. We're in the last days. Like we said before, the other years previously, we're basically just, preparing for this time that's coming. Every year was the same. It was like Groundhog's Day. We're still in captivity. Now we're at the time of great tribulation and deliverance. So, what we're doing is just kind of blowing the trumpet in Zion, warning the people to, if you are unsure about the doctrine that you're in, you need to fast and pray about it. If you haven't been baptized and you've been told that you don't need to be baptized, and you're in the vicinity, because see, right now, we've been warning brothers and sisters over the last 4 years, man.
Yeah.
And we've been saying that y'all need to get baptized. Everything was free flowing. Flights was easy. You could go rent we could go drive, no restrictions.
Right.
There was no restrictions before. And now there's restrictions. So it's going to be tougher to reach brothers and sisters. We still got people we're going to reach out to and trying to reach at. But that's going to just come down to the mercy of the Lord. There's certain things we don't understand in the scriptures in regards to, we talk about it, the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Most High may have mercy on some of our people that didn't get baptized and bring them into the wilderness to be tried. We can't really confirm or deny whether or not that's the case.
Right.
We know in part, we prophesy in part. All we telling you is what we do know.
Right.
So we're saying that if you're among those that have already taken the plunge and you did what you needed to do, you just got to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. Try and get as right as you can. Anything that you need work on, reach out to somebody to pray with you, fast with you, whatever it is. We all need one another, and we're all part of one body.
Come.
So with that, we're just going to go ahead and just go into some scriptures, and hopefully it'll be edifying to you.
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh shall come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. That's right, man. Like the scriptures say, the Most High gonna come all of a sudden. You're not gonna know the time when he's gonna come.
Yep.
I got a precept to that right here. This is the book of St. Mark, chapter 13, and verse 35. Watch ye therefore, ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at evening, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning. Lest coming suddenly, he findeth you sleeping. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch.
Come on, bro.
So that was your Yahawashi words, man.
Mm-hmm.
Saying you don't know whenever the head man of the house gonna come.
Yep.
You never know that day. You don't know. It could be in the morning. It could be in the evening. It could be at night. You don't know when he's coming. So you got to watch and prepare yourself, man. You got to prepare yourself. You got to get yourself right with the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Like the brother was saying, those who ever got baptized in the name of Yahawashi, hey, it's time to seek somebody that can do that for you, man. It's time to get yourself right, man. You got to put on that full armor and be ready for all of this stuff that's about to come down on our people, man. This Jacob's trouble, it's finna get rough. The Most High is about to start bringing judgment upon this place, America, and also upon his people, Israel, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we got to prepare ourselves.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be very deceptive time we're in, because as things start rolling out, you can't, as we also have to say, you can't say certain things, but if you've been alive and breathing and conscious, you know exactly what we're talking about, what they're trying to roll out. We've already spoken on it. We've had our channel go under suspension for a week, so we can't talk about certain things, but we've done enough, and there's enough videos out there that y'all should know about what we're talking about. But as it begins to roll out, people are going to think things is normal. Like the brother talked about peace and safety.
Right.
Everything's going to return back to normal. People are going to think everything's the same. But this is a time when you should be watching and seeing when are things going to go in another direction.
That's right.
And when we're going into Revelation, you're going to that sixth seal, stuff really goes down.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't know when that's going to happen. And you'll just be caught in the middle of a tribulation that you was preparing for something else. And, you know, you was preparing for a life.
Right.
Future, and your future wasn't coming.
That's right. That's right. You got a lot of people that just kind of like, you know, fly by day. Let me just take each day by day and try and get my life right in this world. And that's not the way you want to walk, man. You're not. There's no reward in that, man.
Yeah.
It's not the end result of it is destruction.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't want to have your heart set on things on earth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You want to have your heart set on things above.
That's right.
You know, you got to understand that anything that you're planning can come down. A lot of these people are going to be in shock when stuff happens because they're going to realize the stuff that they're planning they're not going to be able to have. All the things that they're wanting to do. All these NBA players that just got drafted,
come on,
they're going to have no careers, man.
Yep.
This probably could be the last draft. Or, see, the thing about it, the NBA starts December 11th.
Yeah.
They're going to make an approval, I think, by December 10th on this vaccine. They might mess around and say, before the season starts, y'all all got to get vaccinated.
Yep. And then you're going to find out who is for Yahweh and Yahawashi and who's not.
Yeah. Some people are going to be willing to walk away, and they're going to be seeking for answers.
Yep.
They're going to be like, listen, I'm not going to do it. I retired from the NBA.
I got money.
I got money. Let me sit back and go elsewhere because this don't sit right with me.
Right.
Others are going to say, hey, it is what it is. I got to do what I got to do. They're not even thinking it's the mark of the beast, man. I talk to unbelievers out there, man, when I be on my way. I be asking them questions, man. They be like, they can't wait to take it.
Man.
They're like, everybody needs to take it. You know, because we need to help each other out. It's sounding like them damn commercials. Sounding like them damn we are one.
Hey, under that Babylonian Nimrod cult, bro.
Let me read that precept what you just said to you. This is St. Luke, chapter 21, verse 26. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. This is talking about the day of the Lord, man.
Yep.
And it's talking about these signs that you need to be looking out for. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Yep.
But just like the brother was saying, though, a lot of these guys that got these big contracts, NBA contracts, they looking for things. They looking for stuff what's gonna happen here on the earth.
Yeah.
They looking forward to living them lavish lives and having all the women doing all the things that earthly or carnal person would want to do.
Yep.
Instead of preparing themselves, man, for the kingdom.
Yeah, that's why it's gonna. You know, LeBron just signed an extension for 2 more years. Anthony Davis signed an extension for 5 years.
All these trades.
You think that they think the world is coming to an end?
Man, look, them boys looking for that fame.
They looking to get more rings. LeBron trying to get to Ty Jordan and pass him.
Yep.
Trying to stay in the league long enough for his son to play with him. Yep. That's his goal.
Yep. What profited the world? What profited to gain the whole world but lose your soul, right? So this is to go with that last precept. I just say this is Joel 2. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh. For it is nigh at hand, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountain. So you looking at a day of darkness, bro. And once this thing, all these riches, we talking about LeBron and these guys, all these riches that they have, man. And they looking for these, they have goals.
Yeah, they're building a legacy.
Yeah, building up legacies. the legacy is gonna be burnt down, man.
Man.
Nobody's gonna remember it. You gonna see
that yesterday with the brothers from our school.
Come on, bro.
No one gonna remember that on that side, man.
Bro, they
the
got
elect is gonna be way greater than any other man on earth from before.
Michael Jordan, who?
The name of the wicked shall be wiped out.
They gonna be white. You ain't gonna.
And that ain't just saying his physical name. That means his reputation.
Come on.
Come on,
wiped out, man.
Come on,
That's it.
There's notoriety.
Yeah. It's gonna be gone.
No one's gonna be like, the mother nation be like, man, did you see that brother? You see that man? You know, you want to hear that, man. You want them to say, man, that's y'all side, man. That's how y'all.
Come on.
They was on the other side, you know. On the other side, when Esau was ruling, man, they didn't take that chip. Man, they stood up tall.
Yeah.
And look what their God did for them.
Woo.
He transformed. Look at their bodies.
Woo.
Man, you know they don't die. What? They don't die? Man, they don't die. They look like they 25, man.
Come on, bro.
Man, it's been 500 years since Babylon was destroyed.
That boy ain't got a gray hair in his head.
Look at them, man. They shining like the sun, man.
Shoot, man.
Man, they indestructible, man.
Hey, man. Hey, there's a reason why we do what we do, man. Everybody does. When you go to a job, you go to your job to get that reward, which is the paycheck.
Right. Yep.
When you do anything on this side, man, you do it for some sort of compensation. We do the same thing, man. But we got to take heed to the instructions that's given to us.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 58. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins. This is what's being asked of us. Mm-hmm. So we cry aloud, we spare not, we show our people their sins, man. Mm-hmm. So that we take heed to the instructions, we do it. And guess what? When you do the instructions of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, there's a reward for that, man.
That's right. This is Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. And knowing that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. Mm-hmm. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, and in chamberings and wantonness, not in strife and envyings. But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
Come on.
So we're in a time where you want to read like 1 Corinthians 6:9, where it tells you, if you do these things, you shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Come on.
Go down that list, read it. We talked about it a few months ago, about how that's a good barometer for you to try and see if you can get clean, man.
Right.
If you feel that you have an area you need to work on, man, if you humbly come to the Lord, pray and fast, He'll just put self-control inside of you. Have you start operating in a better fashion, man.
Yep.
You'll be like, you know what? You honestly pray for this with your whole heart, that you wanted to get better at this. I'm gonna just clean you up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just clean you, make you more righteous because you acknowledge your sin. That's why it tells you. You said that you confess, you hid not.
Yeah.
David talks about it, that he hid not his sin from him.
Yeah.
That his sin was ever before him.
Yeah.
And he confessed his sin and he healed him.
Yep.
So you want to have that type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? In these times, you want to have that mentality of like, okay, let me make knowing that the time is coming. Mm-hmm. Cast off the works of darkness.
Yep.
You know, cast off the works of darkness, and he is faithful because you're still alive for a reason. Yep. That's why he says again that not willing that any shall perish, but that all shall come to repentance. Yep. So he's taking you brothers and sisters alive that have either not believed yet or that have currently came into the faith to get more right. So that way you could be blameless. That's right. You could be blameless on that day, and you've done everything you could to stand. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want to be.
Yep, that's right, bro.
This is St. Luke 21:34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. So just like the brother said, man, you got to take heed to yourselves, man. You know, we got to prepare yourself. You know, you don't want to get caught, like they say, with your hands in your pocket, man.
Yeah, right,
Or
right.
With your pants down.
With your pants down.
Hands in a cookie jar.
That's it, your hand in the cookie jar. You don't want that day to catch you. Because it said in that day, they going to be marrying and give it over to marriage in that day.
Yeah.
I mean, folks going to be having sex. They going to be getting married.
Yeah.
Everything. Having parties.
Parties, yeah.
Come on, bro.
And that's what they're planning on doing. With this V-Pack that's coming out, they already have Ticketmaster.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
A few other places.
Yeah.
They said that when you get that, that's going to allow you to go to concerts.
Yep.
Because if you want to go to the next Rihanna, if Rihanna drop an album and she got a concert,
Yeah.
and you want to go, you got to have that V-Pack.
Yep.
And it's going to go into the peace and safety.
Yep.
They're going to make it feeling like everything's coming back to normal, safe and peaceful.
Yep.
We can go back to the pubs. We can go back out to the concerts.
Go to the games, go to the basketball games.
But you not even realizing
And
that,
all of a sudden,
and you not even realizing you just gave your soul over to the devil, man.
Yep.
By taking that mark of the beast.
Yep. And that sixth trumpet blowing, that tribulation kick in. You're gonna be like, what is again? Is that in Luke or is that in Matthew 24? Is it Luke 21?
which one?
A snare.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I just
You just read it. Read it again.
It's the next verse.
Oh, it's the next verse.
Verse
Okay.
35.
Yeah.
For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth.
That's the spirit.
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't even know. I was like,
It's the
that's
next
verse.
verse.
As a snare, meaning it's just gonna be like, and all of a sudden, shoo.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about it could just be war.
Right.
I mean, see, and that's why you have prophecies on war. Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel, man.
Yep.
Ezekiel 38, man, heavy book. Just that chapter alone is like 37, 38. 37 is showing you the awakening. 38 is showing you the Most High is gathering up Gog and Magog against Babylon.
Con. Yep.
And having their allies come up against them. This whole thing that happened in Iran, where they killed that scientist, they've killed many of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the thing about it is they're trying to draw Iran to do something so they can be justified in attacking.
Yep.
Because the brothers in the oil and gas field, they need Iran. That's like their chess piece, man.
Come on,
For
bro.
Venezuela, they try to get Juan Guaido down there to overthrow the Maduro government, and it didn't work. Because Russia went down there, sent him intelligence, sent him security, and sent him weapons to try and make sure that the U.S. couldn't really go up in there like that.
Right.
And the people wasn't ready to follow Guaido.
Yep.
And he was a CIA puppet. They want to get that oil out there in Venezuela because it's controlled by them. That's why they jacked up their economy.
Come on, bro.
Then when you go to Iran doesn't got a central bank. They got nationalized oil. They don't want any parts of that. Because see, those Iranians, those people that are in Iran, they know who Esau is, man.
Yeah.
They didn't forget who they are and who Esau is.
Come on, bro.
They're sitting there remembering the Greek wars with the Persians.
right.
Yep.
The Roman wars with the Parthians.
That's right.
Okay, you got to know your history.
They been calling this man the devil, man.
Yeah, they've been calling him over there the devil.
This ain't nothing new, man.
They call him the great Satan. They literally, in Iran, they literally call Esau Satan.
Man.
Come on, bro.
Right?
Yep. That's what they call it.
They call him Satan. They say this man is a child of Satan. They know this, man. So they don't want, the last thing they want to do is give up their land. They're like, no, if you want to do the sanctions, do it.
Yep.
But
That's right.
when war kicks off, try come through here and see what
That's
happens.
right. And they're going to have to get on the ground.
Yep.
They're going to have to get on the ground, just like how they had to do in Iraq. They had to get on, they had to put foot soldiers down there.
Yep.
They can bomb all they want, but when you don't know where somebody at, what you going to bomb?
Yep. And Iran is a whole different territory. Mountain regions,
That's right.
3 times the size, 3 times the population of Iraq, and they got allies, man. They got S-400 defense missile systems. They got Russia, who's like, listen, we here. We right there, stuff go down, we gonna be setting up, we gonna be doing our stuff too. Russia just set up a spot out there in Sudan, at the port of Sudan, right there in the Red Sea.
That's right.
Right there, waiting for them gutter rats to do something.
Right.
Say, okay, y'all want that war, we got our own faction.
Not realizing they are the same stock, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A house,
House divided cannot stand.
Can't stand, man. They don't realize that they finna tear each other up.
But Putin don't want to be a slave to the West.
That's right.
He's one of the richest men in the world too. And he's like, I don't want to be I don't want to be a slave to these people.
It's about power, man. That
It's like I'm gonna get my Russians, and we gonna hold it down. We gonna get China.
Yeah.
We gonna get Iraq, Iran.
Yep.
And the Edomites out there in Australia, they're shook, man.
Yep.
Pull up articles on Australia and China.
You come on, I got
The
you.
Edomites in Australia are shook,
They
man.
shook, bro. They shook.
They begging for help from NATO and the U.S. right now, saying they're scared of China coming through on them.
Yep. Cause they know, bro. They know. And see, and man, over in the oil and gas field, man, if you look into the oil and gas industry, these guys are wanting to get control of that oil so that they can control the production.
Man.
They want to control that production. They pull back so that they can push the prices up so they can make more bread. And see, and Iran is putting a big kink in it. You ought to see these people over here in Texas, man. Hey, man, I mean in the United States. The shale industry, these boys is up here licking their chops waiting for something to go down so they can start shale production again, man.
Actually down in the southern states, Texas, Louisiana, they done built so many new chemical plants just waiting.
Come on, just
Some
wait.
of them, like in Louisiana where I'm from, they done put them on hold.
Yeah.
Like because they wasn't too sure about what was gonna go down, so they done stop production. I mean, to stop manufacturing of the plant. I'm talking about huge plants, man. They done built.
Boy.
They got a bunch of them up and running now. Huge ones. They was preparing for this war, man, years ago. Like 2-3 years ago when America was trying to get in Syria. That's when they were preparing. They started building up all of these plants, these chemical plants.
Yep.
Ready for production.
But I people.
Russia threw the monkey wrench in there.
Yep.
Iran threw the monkey wrench in there.
Yep.
So them turbines couldn't turn, man, with that wrench sitting in there.
Hey.
Hold on everything.
Real, man.
But that's all part of the Most High plan, man, because he got a set time.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you gotta
get that Habakkuk too.
Yeah, this thing is going down, man. It's going down, man. You can't and you know, it's just our people just have a problem with taking heed to warnings, man.
That's right.
See, you can see, because it's basically because our people have no faith and belief.
Right.
You know, you can warn them about things that's happening according to the scripture, but if they can't see it, they ain't gonna believe it.
That's right. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
Come on.
It will not tarry.
Come on, bro.
Whatever word spoken, prophecy in this book, it's going to come to pass.
Yep.
No matter, it might not come tomorrow, the next day, 3 months down the line, 2 years down the line, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
That's why Peter said that we have a sure word of prophecy that you do well to take heed.
That's right.
So you got to take heed to what these prophetic words, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, the beautiful thing about it is that all these prophecies are pretty much at its end.
Yep.
You know, like Paul said, if there's prophecies, they shall cease.
Yep.
Meaning they shall come to an end. Meaning there should be a time when all of the scriptures is fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
All the prophetic aspects of the scriptures are fulfilled.
Yep.
And we're in that time, man. I mean, we've been going over, you know, different prophecies, revelation. I mean, we're fully understanding it more now.
Yep.
As you approach the end, you can look at it and say, oh, damn, look where we're at.
Yep.
This has to happen. You pull up article on this, you see the manifestation of the allies, man, and that Ezekiel 38, man.
Man.
Ezekiel 38 is right there, man. It's showing you.
It's right there, bro.
It's showing you, because it's weird, because when you go into them different nations, like it says Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, because you know Libya flipped over because of the Gaddafi situation.
Yep.
So they had to be allies with Russia. That's why America can't even really rock there anymore.
Yep.
Like they really wanted to, because it's got split up to a couple of factions, and they don't really want to deal with the West. Then on top of that, you got Persia, which is Iran. Okay, the whole Iran, they are rocking with Russia. Everybody knows that's the #1 ally right there.
Yep.
And then Ethiopia.
Yep.
You go into Ethiopia, it says Kush.
Yep.
But then you got to go into the history of Kush and where Kush is at. Not just Ethiopia.
Right.
Because all of Africa at one point was called Ethiopia by the Greeks.
Yep.
So when you go into Ethiopia, what they meant historically is talking about the Yemenis people. Sudan.
Yep.
Because Sudan, the kingdom of Kush was in Moro, Sudan. That's where the Ethiopian brother in Acts, Candace of Ethiopia, was in Sudan, in Meroe. All the queens was called Candace.
Yep.
Okay, so when you go into the more recent history, the last couple of weeks, the Sudanese government had a partnership with Russia to basically have the Russians have their port right there in the port of Sudan.
Come on,
right
bro.
there in the Red Sea.
Right.
And they got military soldiers there doing joint training with the Sudanese army.
So you see how close we are to this thing, man?
And remember, Iran, the Yemenis people are also Cushites too.
Yep.
And that's why they got the Houthi rebels factions, which are allied with Iran.
That's right.
Iran through their proxies like Hezbollah. Hezbollah is the Shiite faction is a Shiite paramilitary group. That's how they combat. They're the ones that fight against Al Qaeda and ISIS.
That's right.
Yep.
The Sunni faction. So, bro, when you really start going into the politics of that region, the stuff is set up just like it says in the scriptures, man.
That's right, man.
And Saudi Arabia is pissed off at Iran because Iran got Hezbollah out there killing all them ISIS people. That's why that Syrian thing wasn't working. Because they
Hey man, monkey wrench, bro.
I'm telling you, man, like the brother said, threw that monkey wrench in the plane. That's why them gutter rats, them Amalekites, that's why they hate the Iranians, because Iran know what they're doing.
You gotta go back to the drawing board. I'll be like, hey,
Every time.
we just gotta let our nuts hang and go out here and see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we gotta go to war.
Right.
That's what they finna do.
That's what they go do.
And look at the algorithm, Bob. The VPAC, the mark of the beast, is coming out. As it's rolling out, if they want to have full control over the oil, the economy of people of the world, they got to go into Iran.
They got
That's
to.
a must. They have to.
Yep.
So what it means, they're under pressure to go in there now.
Yep.
The bankers is like, listen, man,
Y'all
we
gonna-
can't really roll this out the way we want if you don't get Iran off that chessboard.
Yep. Come on, bro.
So that's why Netanyahu was like, went to Saudi Arabia,
Come on, bro.
talked to Mohammed bin Saud of the House of Saud.
Come on, bro.
And said, we got to do something now.
Yep.
Went there with Mike Pence. Mike Pompeo.
Yeah, Pompeo.
Went over there in a meeting a week before. They killed the top scientists.
Yep, and it's getting heated up in the Middle East already, man. You can see it happening, man. And when that thing come in, of course, when Israel starts to get they butt slapped, I'm talking about them gutter rats, not them Israelis start getting their butt slapped. What they gonna do? They gonna call on their big brother.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, big brother America, we need help.
The least of the flock shall
Draw them in.
out, man.
Come on, bro. Hey,
the
man.
least meaning the most despised among the Edomites.
Come on, bro.
The least meaning the hated, the least, the bottom of them.
Yep.
Man, they're the most hated among the Edomites.
And what does that mean for you, true Israel? That means, hey, that's the end for you, bro. Because they gonna come in, they gonna see the whole thing, and they saying, we finna lose it all, so we ain't letting none of it stand. We just gonna wipe all y'all jokers out, man. So that's why y'all got to take heed to these warnings, man. Got to take heed to these warnings.
You got the precept?
I will look at second edge is 9.
Yeah, come.
I'm gonna just start at the top. Second edge, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the sign, man, I can't see this stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
That joke a small tint too, and the light ain't there.
I got it. Hold on.
Hold on, you got it?
That's funny, I'm struggling over here, boy. Okay. I'm gonna start over. Chapter 9, verse 1.
I got it, because I really can hold it.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and which I have told thee before. When thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, you already see the people uproar. See the earthquakes.
Yep.
Earthquakes is in hitting places that they ain't never hit before.
Come on,
They uproaring about this lockdown stuff. They started the uproar about that.
And when that chip, when that chip come out, when it start going around and people having to lose their job and people start saying, I'm not going to take it,
Yep.
they're going to go out in them streets and they're going to be protesting that they don't want the what's it called.
That's right.
That's why they banning all the videos on the
Yep.
feedback.
Yep.
Verse 4, then shalt thou will understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Just like Jeremiah 28. Prophets of old prophesied this stuff, man.
Yeah.
They've been prophesizing this since the beginning of the Lord's return and the destruction that He's going to bring up on the earth. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works
And by faith.
whereby ye have believed.
Come on, bro.
Just like what the brother said, man, you gotta have faith in these last times, man, in these last days.
Come on, man.
And you got to have the works.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
They go hand in hand, man. Faith without works is dead. They
Yeah.
hand in hand.
Man.
So you got to have that. And what's them works? What we read went over in Tobit a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It's the works you got to put in.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Yeah.
A major part of it.
Yeah. Acts within the body.
That's right.
brotherhood.
Yeah.
Preaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a brother.
Yeah.
Reaching out to the lost. Prayer, alms.
Come on.
Basically cleansing yourself in the Word, going through the sanctification process.
Yeah.
Being honest with yourself and trying to remove
That's right.
your bad deeds out of your
Out of your heart.
your heart, your mind. You know, all that stuff.
Yeah, bro.
I forgot what scripture I read in, but when the Most High deliver, He say they're gonna be coming with they're gonna be wailing and crying when they get delivered. It's gonna be women having babies at the time. You ain't gonna have babies with them at the time. He said these are the people that He gonna be delivered: the poor, the sick, the crippled. Those will be the ones that's gonna be being delivered at that time, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna be coming up out of this. Yeah.
Gotta leave in the midst of the afflicted and poor people.
Yeah. They're gonna come up out of that travail, man, and like that.
Yeah, because brothers and sisters, they're gonna try us, man, with the job thing.
Yeah, bro.
Try us, man. When them jobs come, I already seen the article. They already got phase 1 of the vaccine is on these essential workers.
Yep.
They go. That's all the restaurants. That's if you do delivery. If you work at a grocery store.
Yep.
If you work in healthcare. If you are a police officer, firefighter.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff, they want to try and get them. They probably gonna have a deadline, like work at your company maybe.
Yep.
Saying, hey, you need to get this done by the end of February.
Yep.
By the end of February, you're effectively terminated on that date.
Yep.
If you don't have this vaccine card, proof of it, showing that you've been vaccinated, all that stuff. People gonna take it because they don't have no faith. They don't have they've never set up a system, a body of believers where they can say, hey man, I ain't got no, what's it called?
Yeah.
That's it. Like, you might need to sleep on the couch.
Come on, bro.
You might need to go, you might even need to go, you might have to be prepared to go maybe live with one of your unbelieving people until they get the chip.
Come on, bro.
And then,
and
then bounce somewhere else.
Bro.
Scripture say they're gonna be telling on you. Family gonna be telling on you.
Some betray unto death.
Yep.
Even your mother and father gonna betray you, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
So-
That's some real stuff right there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some hard times out there, man.
Yeah. Just remember that, your brothers. Remember when you're going through those tough times, and understand that there's other brothers and sisters around the world going through the same things.
Yep.
They're in the same position. They're going the same type of situation. I'm saying some brothers and sisters may be living in a car. You never know.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then you never know. Some people are going to be able to get out into the land and tent, and maybe if they live near a lake where they can fish and get some freshwater fish or something.
Yeah.
And be eating that. You know what I'm saying? Until the time of the end. But the Most High, Yahweh said He's going to shorten those days.
Yep.
So you don't know. It could be a rollout only for a few months. You just got to survive and stand firm. Let all the people they don't go and take it. They're gonna be enjoying themselves. They're gonna be shopping. They're gonna be doing whatever. And then right when they right? Right when they're married and giving in marriage, having a good time, going to
Safe.
parties. All of a sudden,
Everything you see that crack
drop out.
Yep.
Yep.
That crack through the sky, and you like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hey, man. Hey.
Really, that tribulation is really what's going to hit them.
Yep.
Because remember, when you go into them, into the prophecies. You see, Esau's got certain things he's setting up to make it hard for people. But the Most High has tribulation that he set up himself on the inhabitants of the world. So when that stuff happens, when he starts having massive earthquakes really hitting, tsunamis hitting, you know what I'm saying? He got things on fire. He done messed up a third of the food supply. The Most High, they had fishes just dying in the sea. They already had it out there on the coast of Argentina or Brazil or something. A whole bunch of fish on the shore just dead.
Just dead. Bro. And they got all kind of, man.
Most High gonna bring his own pain on the people, man.
Yep. That's right. Yep.
On the inhabitants. Esau's doing it. That's why why do you think the Edomites gonna hide in caves?
Yep.
Why do you think the elites is gonna hide? Because when they realize, like, oh snap, we ain't doing this, he doing this.
Yep. Uh-huh.
That's why it tells you to.
Yeah, look. We didn't touch the heart machine this week. What's going on over here? You know what I'm saying? You know, Esau has certain technologies blessed to him, given to him by the Most High, and see, and they think they controlling certain things. But when they be like, "Oh, that ain't us," like brother say, "That's him." Uh-oh, it's going down now.
I got it right here. This is because right now we're between the 5th and the 6th seal.
Yeah.
So we're going through Revelations through the Spirit, Lord willing, we're able to get through the whole thing. If it be the Lord's will, we may or may not put it up privately.
Yeah.
Okay, we may or may not put the whole breakdown privately, but that's if the Lord permits. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go to this. This is Revelation chapter 6, in verse 12. Okay, right now we're between the 5th and the 6th seal. Now listen to this. And I beheld when he had opened the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as the sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it rolled together, and every mountain and island was moved out of their place.
Come on, man.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens, in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, which is the day of the thief in the night.
Ooh.
And who shall be able to stand?
Come on, wow.
And that's before the 7th trumpet out. So the tribulation is going to be so heavy that they're going to be like, pew! Mark Zuckerberg going to run to his place. Bill Gates going to run to his place, right?
Yep.
Jeff Bezos going to run to his place.
Yep.
Whoa.
Everybody going to know when that 6th seal open.
It's a wrap.
People gonna know, oh, he's here. He coming. He's about to come. They gonna know, and see deep down the creation know, man.
Yep.
The creation know. The people gonna know this stuff that's happening on the earth right now. That mountain that moved and shifted over here.
Come on, that's the most.
That island that is no longer there to be seen.
It's gone.
The whole earth shaking up around the world. It don't matter where you're at. You're gonna be like, oh snap!
And a lot of you people,
what was that?
like they can't wait till that day comes because they think it's gonna be just glorious, and he gonna come down on a white cloud, barefooted with a white robe on, with 2 little butt naked angels on each side of him, and he giving out roses and cotton candy.
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
The day of the Lord starts with the 6th seal.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
The great day has come. They knew he's here. He came as a thief in the night when that 6th seal. So we're right at the door of this 6th seal. We're not talking about the 7th seal.
Right.
When the elect is officially delivered and come down from heaven, the 6th seal. the seventh seal. The sixth seal is the great tribulation, the what do you call it? The plagues.
Right,
the
right.
plagues of the Lord and all that stuff, and mass death.
And mass death. Yep.
Mass death on the earth.
Come
and
on.
they gonna know that it's because Yahawashi is on his way.
Right.
They gonna know, man. Everybody gonna, all these non-believers, freaking Buddhists, Muslim, Christian, atheist, agnostic, humanists. When that day happen, they gonna say exactly what they gonna be like. The Lamb, he's coming to take vengeance upon us.
And they like the scripture I was just finna read. All of those religious, they gonna start destroying their idols.
Yeah.
They gonna get rid of all that stuff, man, because they gonna be so scared.
Yeah.
Because they gonna know who the real God is at that time.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 17. I'm gonna read on down. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. And the idols he shall utterly abolish, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth, for fear of Yahweh.
Come on, bro.
And for the glory of the majesty when he arise to shake terribly the earth. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made, each one for himself, to worship, to the moles and to the bats.
Come on, bro.
To go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged mountains, the ragged rocks,
Yeah.
for fear of Yahweh, and for the glory of the majesty when he arise to shake terribly the earth. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of.
Come on, bro.
Give that to me. What's that chapter? What's that chapter right there?
Isaiah chapter 2. The whole thing is on the return of the Most High.
Come on, bro.
So it's like, you
Man, they gonna be like, Buddha.
Yeah, out of here. Out of
I
here.
don't know what I already know he don't want it.
They're gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like Buddha don't want no smoke. Allah don't want no smoke. They're gonna throw all that stuff out of here.
and they gonna be shook because they know what they know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, deep down inside, when that happens, when that sixth seal opens up and that tribulation begins to come, they gonna know this idol that I have is bullshit. What's coming here is the real thing.
Yep, yep.
They gonna be like, they gonna be telling their family, they gonna throw their Qurans.
Man.
They gonna be like, get rid of your Quran. He gonna,
It's like that earthquake gonna be so big
yep.
to where it's gonna really put fear in so many people. They gonna be like, oh my goodness, this got to be the Most High coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna shake the earth, man.
Bro.
And that's a precept that's proving you that it's gonna be so big, it's going to shake the whole earth.
And this ain't no talking about no atomic bomb either.
Yeah, right.
This ain't no atomic bomb.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the day of the Most High return.
You're gonna feel the earth shake, man.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah,
You're gonna feel it, man.
y'all see?
You might be sleeping and you'll just hear.
That's right.
Yep. Did y'all see that thing on news? I think it was on the news app, man. They had those. I guess they were like Eskimo people. They say the earth has changed. The sun doesn't come up at the same place. All the elders of the people. It was like it's not showing in the same place that it has been all those years.
Hey, you know what's happening? December 21st, right?
What was that?
December 21st, you're gonna be able to say Jupiter and Saturn in the sky.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
That hasn't happened in so long.
In 800 years.
Yep, in 800 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I saw that. I say, dang man. And he say all the elders of his people are like, it has changed. The earth is not in the sun
is out of its course.
It's out of
Just like the scriptures say.
Yep. And that's on the news app. That was just on the news where those people, because they actually look at the stars and see how the sun comes up and comes down. So it's changing, bro.
Man.
Bro, we at the end.
Bro, we at the end, man. Like the brother, you got since what, 98? You've been in kind of Israel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Another brother, 2003. Man, every year is just Groundhog's Day, man.
Right.
You know, you might learn a new doctrine.
Come on.
You might learn something you learned was a lie.
Yep.
You know, that's how it was every year.
Yep.
You know, it's just Groundhog's Day. You know, Passover comes, Passover goes.
Yep.
New Year comes, New Year goes. You get into, you meet some other brothers, you learn some things, and you meet some new brothers.
Yep.
Next year, you know, now this year has been different. Shut down.
Yep.
Everything's been different. That's why this year's dragged on.
Right,
Other
right.
years passed by fast because there was routine, mundane.
Right.
This year dragged on.
Yep.
It's been dragging. I mean, it's been dragging since it's so down. You'd be like, man, shouldn't this year be over by now?
Yeah.
It's been dragging along. Next year, completely different.
Yeah.
So you got to prepare your mind mentally.
Come on.
That's why we got to keep reminding each other
Yep.
of what's to come.
Yep.
Because when people start bugging out around you, you got to be like, look,
We knew this was gonna happen.
we've been fasting, we've been praying, we've been giving alms, we've been helping the brothers, the sisters,
Helping the poor.
we reached out, we showed mercy.
Yep.
Because that's the thing, showing mercy, showing mercy to those, to other people, showing mercy. Hey, a brother might have not been around, fell off a little bit. You might reach out to him. Hey, he might not come back, but you're saying, hey, man, let's reach out to this brother.
Yeah.
Let's reach out to this sister or whoever.
Yeah.
You know, and just say, hey, just check on them. Let's see if they good or if their mind's right now. You know what I'm saying? Show mercy, man.
Yep.
The Most High can show mercy to you.
Because in doing that, remember when you do all those things, you putting out those treasures in heaven, and I'm pretty sure if for every believer they would more than likely want to be part of the Church of Philadelphia,
Yep.
so that you don't have to go through those troubles.
And we was talking about that,
Bro.
We talking about that on a conference call too.
Oh, I don't
The
know.
Church of Philadelphia.
What was it? I got it.
Yeah. But I was talking about that with the Ak.
Oh, okay.
Shema Shawan, I
Yeah.
believe.
So-
and you want to be, you can't will yourself in the Church of Philadelphia.
Right.
But there's signs of what that church did. And they were kept from the hour of temptation.
Come on.
Basically, they were probably, most time probably just put them in a place, put some angels around, food, you're just sitting there eating, chilling.
And things go by.
Things are just going on, going down, and everybody else. And then some of the other churches, they had to be buy them gold tried in the fire. What does it mean? They had to go through the tribulation fully and be tried in the fire to be sown acceptable to him.
Right.
Other ones, he said, if you don't repent, I'm gonna get rid of you.
Destroy. Yeah.
I'm gonna just destroy you. The other ones, he was like, listen, you don't repent from these deeds, you're out of there.
Yeah.
I'll take your candlestick, remove you out the way, and destroy you. Have my word come against you.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be it for you. So that's why we're doing examination as a body, as a group,
And individually.
saying, hey, these are areas that we want to get right in.
Yeah.
You know, if you have kids that are believers,
Yep.
man, you know, have that counsel with them. Talk to them. Tell them, hey, listen, the time we're coming into is going to be rough times. It's coming to an end. Get them mentally prepared so they don't bug out when you say, hey, I lost my job. Your wife knows, hey, this is going to happen. Then you don't got no issues because it's already been planned. Pre-plan ahead.
Come on, bro.
You know, get saved. You know, and we're not saying for people, brothers, to prep for a year or something like that. But hey, go get you some extra water if you can afford it. If you can't, you got a cash out. You can still send brothers money and sisters money if they want to go get some stuff. Or if you already have a game plan of living with another brother or sister, when days go down, talk about that, man. You got to have a game plan in your mind.
Right.
If an event that you lose your job, and that's why we have to talk amongst each other to be prepared for that.
When you go make grocery, get more than what you need.
Yeah.
Don't just go get what you finna cook that night.
Yeah, at least just buy yourself some time.
Yeah,
Maybe just a month that you have, but that's okay.
Yeah.
If you need more, shoot, brother or sister, send you some money.
Yep.
You know, go send an Instacart for you or something like that. Drop off some water or, you know, whatever. You know. But pray. But most importantly, you know, if you're the elect, don't pray. Pray to the Lord. I'm telling you. Like the brother said, He gonna manifest things in these last days to His elect.
Yeah.
He might just come and have ravens send you stuff, man.
Man, you never know, bro. You never know.
Right.
You don't know. But have faith, like the brother said.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9 and verse 23. Thus said Yahweh, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. But let him that glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am Yahweh, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, said Yahweh.
Come on.
So you got to have that loving kindness, that righteousness, and what was the third one? The loving kindness and the judgment. You got to understand those things, man. That's the weightier matters of the law. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
the weightier matters of the law. Mercy, judgment, and kindness, man. You got to have that in order to make it, man, in his end point, in his end days that's coming up.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Get that Matthew.
I got it. This is Matthew chapter 26 and verse 6. Now when Yahawashi was in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head, as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, To what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Yahawashi understood it, he said unto them, Why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she had poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman hath done be told for a memorial of her.
That we want to give all the glory and all the honor and all the praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahawashi.
Peace and salutation to the brothers and the sisters that are hopefully elect. Shalom.
Shalom.